Alrighty, got a short one today. We're going to look at fractions of amounts. Without further ado, let's crack into it. 3/7 of $42. How would we go about doing this? Well, we have to start by examining what of means. So if I write down 3/7 here underneath, of means times. It always means times. And I would recommend knowing that of means times. And then to make life easier, well, we should know our times tables. That 42, that's going to be 6 times 7. Okay, so if I was to work through this sum, I could rewrite it like this. 3 times 6 times 7 over 7. So effectively the 42, the 6 times 7, becomes part of the numerator. And when it becomes part of the numerator, it can be very easily cancelled, leaving me with the answer of 3 times 6, or $18. Oh, would you believe it? I only prepared one slide. I'm going to do a few more examples than that. Let's pick something. Let us go for 5/6 of 72. Just the number 72. I'm not going to include dollars this time. We should know that of means times. Yeah. 72. Well, that's 8 times 9, if we remember our times tables. And it is also 6 times 12. Which one are we going to go for? Well, we're going to go for the 6 times 12, because the 6 on the bottom will cancel with the 6 on the top. (5/6). I should extend it like this, times 12. 6's will cancel. 5 times 12 is 60. Okay, let's have a look at another one. Let's go for 3/4 of 48. And I'm just picking numbers out of my head now. Okay, so we're going to go for 3/4 times 48. Now we have to look at what times tables make up 48. 48 is 6/8. It is 2 times 24. It is 1 times 48. Does 3 go into it? Let's check. 3 into 48. 3 into 4 goes once, remainder 1. 3 into 18 goes 6. So yes, it is 3 times 16. And there's the one that we're looking for. 4 times 12 is also 48. Why have I chosen 4 times 12? Because I've got the 4 on the bottom here that can cancel. So I can now rewrite this as 3 times 4 times 12 all over 4. 4's can cancel. 3 times 12, 36. That's your answer. A couple more. Let's go for 7/8 of 72. So 72 could be broken down in many ways. One we're looking for is 8 times 9 makes 72. Why? Because on the next line I'm going to write this. 7/8 times 8 times 9 8s will cancel. And that leaves me with my answer being 7 times 9. And that is the 4 seasons, 63. If you remember that from episode 1, what a night, 63. Let's look at something else. 4/9 of 108. 108 is 9 times 12. So I can rewrite that as 4 times 9 times 12. 9s cancel. 4 12s are 48. So I'm going to do one more. Let's go for 7/12 of 256. Now, that's big compared to the ones that I've been doing, and not in the times tables. We can still break it down though. Okay, we should know, if I put this like this, 7 times, because of means times. 12 is 2 times 6. We should be in agreement with that on the denominator. And then 256, that's going to be 2 times 128. I've done that just by halving 256. Yeah. 2 into 2 goes once, 2 into 5 goes twice, carry 1, 2 into 16, 8 times. 2's will cancel, gives me 7 times 128 over 6. 7 times 2 times 64 over 2 times 3. 2's cancel. Just check that again. 2 into 128. 2 into 1 doesn't go. 2 into 12 goes 6 times. 2 into 8 goes 4 times. 64. And I believe that's as low as it goes because 3 doesn't go into 64. Or does it? No, it doesn't. It does not go into 64. So we need to do this, and that is a bit tricky for the brain, but let's do it anyway. We're doing 7 times 64. I should write that differently. 64 times 7. 7 4s are 28. 7 6s are 42, plus 2, 44. So we've done the numerator part of this fraction now. We now need to do the denominator part. 3 into 448. 3 into 4, once, carry 1. 3 into 14, 4 times. 4 3s are 12, carry 2. 3 into 28 goes 9 times. 9 3s, 27, remainder of 1. So I could leave it like that, or the proper way. Whoa, that's too big. Nine is to add the decimal point in. And we're going to put a 0 here with a 1 remainder. Goes 3 times with 1 remainder. So we are going to get the answer to this sum as 149.3 recurring. So if you're faced with numbers that you don't know how to factor correctly, i.e. break down into the times tables, you're going to have to do some long multiplication and some division, but it's fairly simple if you know what you're doing, and it is practice. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Right, I'll leave you with it. Have a good one, and see you on the next part.